What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back here again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This is for Kaiju Wars. Kaiju Wars is available on Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, and this is the Switch version that I'm playing in the video. So this game is basically a indie sci-fi strategy turn-based game, and it was published and developed by Clabster or Clabster, never pronounce that, sorry, terrible name for me to pronounce. I just fell over my tongue several times, but we'll get straight into it. This game is definitely an interesting one. It is advanced wars versus like Godzilla kind of thing, and we'll get straight into the accessibility features. There isn't any really. It has a bunch of like quality of life things that they dub as accessibility features, but not really real accessibility features in my opinion. Now, I always try and say that the game always tries to do those sort of things, and that's just my opinion. I think the accessibility features for games like this aren't really a big thing. They should have free map ability, and that's about it really, in my opinion. You can play it on any style of controller or any way possible, so it makes it easy for people with disabilities to play. But that's just my opinion on that one. We'll get into the next part of the review, which is going to be obviously the gameplay and how it feels and how it handles and that sort of thing. And basically, the game isn't a bad game. It is definitely done in a specific style, and it's done in a very unique way of handling that style. I will say that it does feel like it handles worse on the Switch because the Switch is underpowered, but I did have a friend who had a copy of the game on another platform, and they let me play it, and it seems to run better on the PlayStation version. So obviously the more powerful the console, the better. Now, that being said, the best way to describe this game is it is a kaiju movie, and you are in control of how things are interacted with and dealt with. You need to play out this kaiju movie as the mayor of the city, which is called Flotio City, and you are tasked with holding off the overwhelming strength of a kaiju attack with hopelessly outclassed military. You must defend the city as five unique, devastating kaiju grow in power with every attack. Unfortunately, they can't be killed. They must only be able to be forced to leave. So you must force them back to fall back and survive. The monsters move towards the nearest building, and the scientists that have matched the exact odds of where they might go next. Build sacrificial army bases and airfields to distract the kaiju if standard methods aren't enough. Deploy experimental weapons such as freeze rays and transforming mechas to keep them at bay, or you can always park tanks and jets in the monster's path to slow them down. You have a great insurance policy on that. You can rebuild them very quickly. If all your efforts fail, don't be ashamed though. You can run away. Be prepared to evacuate the laboratory using your transport trucks, boats or planes when the kaiju get too close. And as always, guys, don't forget to Dino smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated, and I'll always make sure that everything is linked down below for you guys to check out. Now, I think they've done a very good job of it. The design aspect and the customization where you can name your character and stuff like that and come up with your own unique things like that is very well done. And I think that the design aspect of the game in its customization is very restricted because of the fact that it's that genre type, not because they didn't put in any thoughts into creating customizations in that area. Great game, don't get me wrong. I think that the customization features are very well done. I feel like they have a lot to offer in the way it plays, but it's an RTS, it's a turn-based strategy kind of thing. It's never going to have a great level of customization in a way of developing you. It's just you can customize how you engage with the enemy, which is in this form a kaiju. But that's not a bad thing. It just means that it has to be dealt with in a specific way, and that's not entirely a bad thing in any way. It's just, it's not really the best of customization tools. Don't get me wrong, I think they've done a very good job of creating a unique game with a unique way of approaching this genre. Now, recommendations for this game are anyone who is a fan of turn-based combat, anyone who likes games like Command and Conquer or stuff like that. It does have a tactical management system in my eyes, and I would say that it might appeal to anyone who likes military stuff or anyone who likes that sort of stuff. Content creator wise, it only will appeal to a very small group of content creators, in my opinion, because it is not really a game that excels at being widely approachable, and so it has a very small niche of players that will get involved with it. That being said, if you are looking for something different, I'm pretty sure you'll find it in this game. Now, my final thoughts on this one are, I would say, quite detailed. So I think that the game overall is a very well made game and it plays very, very well, but the color palette on the game doesn't leave much to the imagination, in my opinion. The kaiju are very, very, very basic in their color palette, and to me that just doesn't really seem like a lot of thought went into that. It was more thought in the way that the game handles. Now, obviously, gameplay is always more important than graphics, and I feel like the graphics that they've chosen are specifically intentionally done in this style, and I like that. I think that having the game set this way is not a bad thing. It just means that it has to be approached in a different way. Now, that's my opinion. I know that everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and you guys may have a difference of opinion. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you disagree or agree or have a different opinion, please let me know. I'd love to know what you think. And if you like the new style of the way we're doing things, let me know as well. Always looking for constructive feedback on how you guys think the videos are going, or if you have any recommendations for games that you want me to try out or review, please sound off in the comments. I love to hear what you guys have to say on that one. As always, you can reach me on social media. Everything is linked down in the description. And special shout out to the members of the channel who support the channel. Thank you very much for all the love and support that you give. We are live on the channel 6 days a week, and we also do long form, short form, and the lives all on one channel. So you don't have to go anywhere. All you have to do is ring that bell and hit all notifications, and you'll be notified whenever we do any content. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, be well, be safe, and have fun gaming. Take care, guys. Bye.